What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video and welcome to Niagara Falls, Canada. We are currently at the Sheraton Falls View Hotel. It has been a fantastic couple of days here and visiting Niagara Falls should be on everybody's bucket list. Unfortunately, it's time to head home. But not all is lost. To get almost all the way home, we will be taking a look at Amtrak's Maple Leaf service. This is an almost 12-hour train ride from here in Niagara Falls across the border to New York City. Let's head to the train station and climb aboard our train. After a quick taxi ride, we made it to the northern part of Niagara Falls and the Via Go station. This station only sees one train a day each way by Via and several from Go Transit, which we took a look at last week. If you'd like to see that video, I'll link it in the description below. Across the street is the Niagara Falls bus terminal. This is where if you were coming to visit the falls, you could pick up the We Go bus. This bus takes you to all of the attractions in the falls view and other parts of the falls area. Let's take a look at the departures board, which shows our train via number 97 from Toronto operating as on time. Once the train arrives into the station, Amtrak will take over the train, which will become number 64, the Maple Leaf to Moynihan Train Hall in New York City. And here's our train. Today's train is led by P42DC, number 101. As the train comes to a stop, it's time to get on board. Not yet? Okay, maybe soon. Oh no. So as you can see, it's 11 something, train's still here. Situation is, there's a derailment just north of Albany, so all trains are stopping. So this train's crossing the border and then stopping. We're not getting on it. Let's see what plan B is. After looking at all my options, I knew the best way to get back home tonight would be to go back through Toronto. This would basically mean going the exact same way we came in the previous two videos. The Go station agent was fantastic, offering free transport to Toronto for anyone that needed it. They did not have to do that, but since they are, we will be taking them up on that offer. As we come into Toronto, we pass Via's yard. Inside the yard is a consist that I've wanted to ride since I was a little kid. Parked in the yard is the consist of the world-famous Canadian, a streamlined train that runs from Toronto to Vancouver 2 to 3 times per week. Stay tuned to the channel as within the coming months and year, I hopefully have a video from this train coming soon. If you don't want to miss that or any video I have, please consider subscribing. It would really help the channel. Thanks.
And final stop is Toronto's Union Station. Thank you for making that quick Niagara run with us.
Now arriving at Union Station. That easy? Ensure you have all those belongings before exiting the train.
Now that we're pulling into Toronto, we have to quickly go downstairs and get on the UP Express to Pearson Airport to not miss our flight. I'll see you over there. Now that we're back in Toronto Pearson, we're running really late, and I still have to clear customs, so it looks like we'll be running right to the gate. I'll see you there. We've arrived at the gate just in time to get some food and take a look at our aircraft. November 757 Yankee X-Ray, an almost brand new Embraer 175, delivered to Republic in March of 2023, making her 4 months and 1 week old.
You want to stop?
And tablets. Make sure they're in airplane mode and either placed in a pocket or held. Larger devices like laptops must be secured in a bag under the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin. Food and beverages must be collected.
We get to see a treat. Parked at YYZ is the Antonov AN-124, one of the largest cargo planes ever built. This plane was seized by the Canadian government at the beginning of the war in Ukraine. Following that, we get to see some freighters, including a Cathay Pacific 747. The runway is fast approaching. Enjoy our gorgeous sunset takeoff from runway 5. Let's take a look at the map for tonight's flight. Taking off out of Toronto, we will initially head south before turning east. We will then pass over Niagara Falls before continuing east until we reach the town of Ithaca. Once we reach Ithaca, we will then turn towards the south to enter New Jersey. We will then set up for a northerly approach into Newark. Our flight time this evening is 1 hour and 35 minutes, covering a distance of 335 miles. Now's a good time for a seat tour. Each seat comes with an individual air vent and reading light. Below on the seat in front of you, you'll find a literature pocket with a magazine, safety information card, and ad for their credit card. Below that, you'll find the tray table. This tray table is pretty sturdy and actually a pretty decent size. Below the seat, you'll also find individual power outlets. Oh no, storms are approaching. That could not be good for us. It will be a bumpy ride into Newark this evening.
We recommend that you begin powering down and stowing larger electronic devices, including laptops. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin shortly. Please make sure that all carry-on items are under the seat in front of you not between your legs or behind your legs. And please, please, please.
We're setting up for landing, and lucky for us, we will be landing on runway 22 left, which means we should get a great view of Manhattan on approach. Unfortunately, my phone died on landing, and I had to borrow a family member's phone while I charged mine up on my portable charger. If the quality is lacking, I do apologize. But anyway, enjoy the landing.
Welcome to Newark, where the local time is 9:14. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the seatbelt sign is turned off.
Now, I bet you're wondering, what did Amtrak do in regards to compensation? Amtrak did provide a full refund to my MasterCard within 3 business days of the incident happening. Amtrak also provided a travel voucher, which was great. However, the voucher was only for $250. That does not come even close to the over $1,000 that we had to pay for this last-minute flight. Anyway, something is better than nothing. We did use the voucher to purchase tickets on the world-famous Amtrak. Again, you thought I would spoil the fun. Wrong again. You'll have to wait for that video in a few weeks. Speaking of trains, next week we ride what people claim is America's best train. Where is that best train? South Florida, of course. We will be taking a brief ride on Brightline from Miami Central Station to Aventura and back. Come along for the ride next week. But anyway, with us approaching our gate, that just about does it for this week's video. Thank you so much for watching. God bless, and see you next time.